This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Below the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket. These two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Manning. Here comes the rush. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. And that will pick up a first down. Spotted at 38.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Dropping back, it's Manning. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw again. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards, you take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Clark near the sticks. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but it's a 1st down as they keep the opening drive going. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Brown. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Gonna run it. It's Mobley. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Back to throw. It's Carr. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you've got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance. And this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air, it's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Design quarterback run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains. But now they get a completion, and they can go for it on 4th down. It's time to bow up and get off the field.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. position. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Now it's 2nd down here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a run to the left. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. A direct snap. Look out, he's breaking free. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Smothers. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver in motion now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
A short completion with the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get the
touchdown, Notre Dame. Just refusing to be brought down on an effort. That's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime. And now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss. So you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success, or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creates...
Just standing there, gets hit again. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
That run sets up a critical third down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Here's the handoff, running behind the big right tackle. Wow, it's another broken tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Carr. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. Oh, he's got open space. The Longhorns failed to get a 3rd down stop again.
Well, this is why 1st and 2nd down success is so critical. You give yourself a 3rd and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
To throw, it's Carr. Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. Here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Offense on the field to take over. Handing off on the draw play. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking. This offense just continues to perform and pour it on. And it has the look of a group that fully expected this dominant result. Now 1 step away on the brink of playing for the ultimate goal.
Chris, you're exactly right, and I think the most dangerous thing is a team that is a really good team, knows they're really good, and is playing up to their potential. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here. This group is so efficient on offense, and their stars are playing at a high level. Moving forward to the national championship game, I don't know if it matters who they play. It only matters if they play up to their potential. It's their standard for a championship in the next round.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. The ball is picked off. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Nice grab. It's Townsend. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
In this situation, the defense just cannot get beat deep. Deeper than the deepest, wider than the widest. If you're the offense, the check down's going to be wide open. You might want to start taking that as well. Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws again. He's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas, as they put 6 more on the board.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This is exactly what the defense is hoping for right here, Chris. A couple of stops, and now all of a sudden you've got an obvious 3rd and 6. You can get that pass rush going. You got to get after the quarterback, disrupt his rhythm. If they can do that, they can get off the field.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Picks up the first and is still going. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We're exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. And that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Clapp and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.